So what do you reckon about our next episode? I was thinking about doing like The Void. Hey Tinman, have you read this? What do you think about this one?
What? Oh yeah, truly amazing. Kandor. What the hell's Kandor? Kandor? Is it?
What about Man Hunter now? Nah man, it's not really horror. What about...
Nightbreed. Prowler. Tenebrae. Zombie Flesh Eaters. Hellraiser 2. Army of Darkness. Evil Dead 2. Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Why have you disturbed our sleep? Awakened us from our ancient slumber.
What the fuck? What's he been doing? It's that book. It's that book that he was reading.
Listen to this.
Welcome to Splattered Plastic.
This is the Evil Dead. Welcome to Splattered Plastic, the only horror vinyl soundtrack show on YouTube. With your hosts, Tinman
And Liam. Happy New Year, first off.
Happy New Year!
It's 2020. It's the future. Where's all the flying cars?
Exactly.
With aliens and
Yeah.
like the jets and shit.
With no invasions and nothing yet.
Or is there? We just don't know. So, first episode that we're going to do of 2020 is the 1982 absolute classic Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead.
Yes.
Iconic movie.
Absolutely.
Absolutely iconic movie. If you've never seen it,
Where are you?
are you even a horror fan?
Are you even alive?
It's, mate. So, for those, if you haven't seen it, group of teenagers, very loosely a group of teenagers.
Yeah, not much on it, is
for
there?
like 40 years of age. Rent a cabin in the woods for a weekend of boozy shenanigans. It never actually says that in the movie, but I reckon they're just going up there to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it's
There are beer cans on the floor later on and stuff like that. Yeah.
Go down into the cellar, find the tape and a book.
Yeah.
Obviously, all a little bit. And decide to play it and unwittingly perform an incantation which revives ancient Kandarian demons that possessed them all, turned them into zombies, and then killed every one of them in very, very gruesome ways.
Yes, it sure does.
I was going to say kills every one of them. Leaves one of them, doesn't he?
Yes and no. Yeah.
Yeah. In this one, it leaves Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't until the fucking second one that it comes back.
I love the second one. I love the second one.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it out there now. I like the second one.
Yeah.
Hate what they done to it. Because they just remade the first one as a comedy.
It is basically a remake of the first, but with better budget.
And more laughs.
And more comedy bits.
And it pisses me off.
There's comedy in the first, though.
Not really.
When
There's that bit, isn't he? You know
there's
what
the
I mean?
bit where he's hitting her with the big metal bar and it's just going doink, doink, doink. And she's got this wig going and it's like doink.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think that was meant to be comedy.
It wasn't meant to be comedy. It just kind of.
It's just cheesy and like rubber heads in it. You know what I mean? It's very, very slapstick. But in the second one, he went in and just went all out.
Oh yeah.
He didn't take away the horror because it's still the same sort of story. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It just took me out of it a little bit.
Well, get to Evil Dead 2 when we do
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's stick to
Just
the
wanted
first.
to throw that out there.
Yeah. I just want to throw out that I've got an incredible cold. So I'm not 100%. So I'm going to be sneezing, coughing throughout. I'll try and cut it out.
If you get one of these videos where it's cut, it's because of him, and there's bloody bugs. So, this was released in 1982 and then was promptly pulled by the lovely people of the BBFC, as it is now. Back then, it was Mary Whitehouse and all the lovely people that started the Video Nasties list. Fun sponges, a lot of us. Tell you what, proper bloody gang of mood hoovers, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So this wasn't actually on, there was 3 sections.
Okay.
There was a section 1, section 2 and a section 3. Section 1, straight out banned.
Yeah.
You are not watching this movie anywhere. So that was like zombie flesh eaters, friggin', I don't know, like SS experimentation camp or like the really nasty ones. This Evil Dead was on section 2.
Right.
And section 2 was, and I've got it here, give us 2 seconds. Dealers could be prosecuted for disseminating obscene materials. Dealers could be jailed, fined if the film was found to be obscene.
To be So
it's a bit of a weird clause, this one.
Yeah.
With the Evil Dead, because it wasn't outright banned.
No.
But if you're renting it out, you could get done.
It was, because if you watch, like, if you got the trilogy box set, the old trilogy Anchor Bay box set that we both have, they say in that it went to court in different parts of the country. Some passed it, some didn't. And they got cut down so much when it, the old, I don't think I've ever seen the old cuts.
I must have done, because this was what made me what I am today. This was the first horror movie that I ever seen.
Oh, was it?
Now, I know we're not doing like first time you'd ever seen it and what have you.
Yeah.
This was the first horror movie I ever seen.
Oh,
and it was on film 82 or something like that. And I've got memories of it, man. I must have been, what was I, 75, so 6, 7.
Yeah.
Depending on what time of year it come out. And it was on film 82 with Barry Norman back in the day.
Barry Norman with his big, massive head.
And I shot myself because they showed a little clip of it. I was getting babysat by my sister, and my sister kicked me to bed upstairs, so we went in, brushed my teeth and what have you. I walked into my bedroom, my sister was sat on the bed with a mask on. After watching the little trailer for this, I nearly had a heart attack. Absolutely shat myself. I remember falling to the floor.
What mask?
I don't know, man.
Like a scary mask?
Yeah, just a mask on my bed. Like, you know what I mean? Thought it was an Evil Dead in my bed. It was terrifying.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
we went to, it was my mate's birthday party, and I'm sure I've said this in the past. We went to my mate's birthday party, and it was like an 7 or 8 birthday party or something like that. And as Dad come in and went, alright kids, got a bit of a movie to watch.
Yes, you have mentioned before.
Stuck the Evil Dead on. Kids' birthday party. Well, everybody just legged out. Everyone was like, no, can't be doing with this. Terrifying.
Yeah.
I was dumbstruck. I was just like that.
I love it.
Just watching it all the way through. Absolutely perfect movie. And it's one of them movies that's always going to stick with me.
Yeah.
Because this was the one that got me into horror movies.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You starter.
Yeah, what a starter to have.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It was absolutely fantastic, and still is to this day, even with the shonky special effects.
I want to know what kids think of it now, because, I know there's kids now who watch for example, the episode 4, 5, 6 of Star Wars and go, oh, it's a bit fucking hokey. And if they think that's bad, when they get onto this, they're going to be like, oh my God.
I think I don't know, man. I think they'd look at it in a different light, to be honest with you, because if you take out all the plasticine special effects and the rubber heads and the wiggly hands coming out the cellar,
cinematography is astounding.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 19 years old when he made this.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi was 19 years old,
and he was making his own like kinds of dollies and canned like
that's it.
Like,
bits of wood and all sorts,
stuff that's now used.
Yeah.
Every day in movies.
Edgar Wright nods it doesn't rip it off. He nods it in Shaun of the Dead and
yeah.
all his films.
Space
did it.
Yeah.
He did it in space, didn't he? Unbelievable.
Anyhow, that's enough about the movie.
Enough about the film. Let's talk about this. What we're here for, and
Yeah.
that is the score.
Yeah, man.
Now, this is interesting because this is a reimagining.
Yeah.
Tricky. Tricky to. You've got to literally go for what we've got.
Yeah.
Because it's so different.
It's unbelievably different. I mean, I don't own the original cut of it, and you don't either, because it goes for fucking
Well over £100.
Mega bucks.
Well over £100.
Mega bucks for an original pressing of Evil Dead. Mega bucks.
On it.
Sorry, my missus always buys me like original presses for Christmas, so
That's what you just got.
Yay!
Okay, get in.
So the original press of this is it's chalk and cheese, man. It's
Yeah.
It's. I really had a hard time with it, to be honest with you.
The original, this one.
Both of them, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Because you're kind of not doing the Evil Dead. You are,
But you're not.
But you're doing a score for something that's not in the film.
Yeah.
Weird.
And the way that the way that I usually do it, I'm sure Tinman does himself, is you'll find the bit of the score that you like and then equate it into the movie
Scene.
sort of thing, and it's really, really difficult to do it
It's
on this.
not quite the same. So I think what you have to do here is you just go with the track that you like.
Yeah.
That reminds you. I mean, obviously they've got
There's nods to it.
definitely some same bits in it, but you know, there's what I heard first track. That's complete new.
Yeah.
Completely new.
Pressings of it, mate.
Pressings
there's
of
a
it.
lot
So
of pressings, isn't he?
before we get into the showing you it, I'll tell you what pressings they've got first. Was going to do pressings for the original that's out there, but because it's so different,
Yeah. Just stick with this.
I think one day, if ever we ever get hold of it, it's a different episode altogether. Same film, different episode. So, we're going to go with the Death Waltz versions only, because we are doing the reimagined only. Okay, so your first press was the brown, red and green swirl, and in brackets the Kandarian Demon version. Now that's the one we have, but you'll see that in a minute. Proper. After that, they released the green translucent version, and then they released the red USA variant. It was available at Amoeba Music.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The rest were put online, if you were lucky. But
If you're lucky,
if you've got
fast fingered.
yeah, if you've got five seconds. But also, they did the same thing with that green translucent version. That's a UK version.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so if you went to HMV for us UK heads here, you'll find that the clear green translucent is the one you get. So that's cool. Then they released another one, a green, blue and black splatter. This was available from Beyond Fest.
Okay.
That came with the Necronomicon slipcase. Now, that's the book that you get inlay.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. That's that artwork from the little mini book, which we'll get to. That is your cover. That's your slipcase on top.
Do you still got the original art?
I think you do, yeah.
Okay,
I think you do. It's like well, I hope so.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they went with the green-orange version, which was the Book of the Dead. This was available at Texas Frightmare, and there was 500 of them pressed.
Yeah.
That was where where everyone was going mad for the Nightmare on Elm Street and this, really. And the last one was the green, red swirl, and pink splatter. It was a MondoCon exclusive, again, of 500. So
Pink splatter.
yeah, like pink bits inside it. In the picture, it looks nice.
Yeah.
You'll see it as we put it up. It's nice. So in all, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 presses of this in like less than a year. That's hard going.
It is hard going. People
hard
wanted
going.
it, and there's people out there that have bought every single press of it.
Hats off to them.
Yeah, completely.
I can't bring myself to do it anymore.
No.
I can't buy variants now. I just can't afford to buy variants.
Yeah.
Bought a house. That's hence the big gap
Big
in
gap.
our episodes. So
But no, I don't. I mean, you know,
unless it's something real amazing for me.
So we have got the original first press sort of release when it first come out.
Yes, we do.
Online, and it is glorious.
Go on and get it out.
Get it
Let's
out.
have a look.
So-
See.
Always leave the vinyl till last.
Yes, as you do.
So we have got the obligatory little Obi strip.
I love the Obi strips.
Let's see what was coming out.
Back then,
Madman. Yeah. Autopsy of Jane Doe.
that's been out since, yeah.
Awesome, man. God,
You've got that recently,
That's
haven't
an
you?
episode coming
Yeah.
up. That. And Thelma.
Now that's the same artwork as the book. Nice. That's the book.
Little liner notebook.
Now that's the cover for the green, blue, and black splatter Beyond Fest. Yeah, Necronomicon cover.
Open it out.
Nice, that is.
It's really good, to be honest with you.
I love how they do this artwork.
Well, it's Graham Humphreys, isn't he?
I don't know if he did this.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'll look at my Graham Humphreys.
Yeah.
So, it's just basically liner notes from like Bruce Campbell and Rob Tappert and Joe DeLuca. Joe DeLuca?
Is it
Joe
DeLuca? DeLuca?
DeLuca.
DeLuca.
Butchering your name, dude. I'm so sorry. With loads of Graham Humphreys artwork in it.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
He's a
gem.
bloke.
He's a gem.
To the point that the first year that I went to Sheffield HorrorCon,
Yeah.
I was talking to when I bought you that Evil Dead print.
Oh yeah, the actual print signed by him.
And this hadn't been released. And Monzo or Death Walt or whichever one it was put it out, but they were just showing like little snippets of the artwork.
I remember this.
Yeah. So I went up to Graham Humphreys and bought a load of artwork off him and what have you, and I was like, "You got a picture of that Evil Dead artwork?" And he was like, "Yeah, can't really show you." And I was like, "Who's gonna know, mate?" It's just me and you and 20 other thousand people here, but you know. And he got it out on his phone, and he was like, "Yeah, go ahead, have a look." And I was just scooting through it, and it was his test pressings for this.
No way.
And I was blown.
So you got to see that before anyone else, apart from Death Walt.
Obviously,
Him and Death Walt and a few others.
Public.
Yeah. Oh,
And
nice.
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
Feast your visogs on that. Look at it. It's absolutely beautiful.
His artwork is just astounding. Even what makes it even better with that guy is he's the nicest guy ever.
He is.
He really is.
He'll
Now I
stand
can say that because I met him now.
Well, we got an interview with him on the...
Check out our HorrorCon episode.
So that's your front cover. Personally, I like it. But it ain't the inside.
It ain't the inside cover.
Look at that. How amazing is that, man?
It's ridiculous. I'm gonna go get something. Carry on.
So, you've got everything that goes on in the movie, man. You've got Bruce Campbell covered in blood. You've got the Book of the Dead, which is called...
Oh shit, you put me on the spot. Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
No.
No?
Not in this one, it wasn't.
Oh, wasn't it?
No, it was called the Notre de Monto.
Is that what...
Roughly translated as the Book of the Dead. It wasn't until the second and third one
they
started
changed.
calling it Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
Let me just research that. Just have a look in my book and see what the research says.
Don't start that again.
Yeah.
So, front cover, I really, really like it.
Do you know...
Apart from that...
I didn't like it at first. Do you know why I didn't like it?
Why?
I thought that was too big.
No, that's alright, that. I don't mind that. It's that I hate.
You don't like the writing in the...
No,
in the,
and I
the
get
tape.
it.
It's in the tape, isn't it?
But it looks like Tommy Fong's House of Noodles. It's just...
Tommy Fong.
It just doesn't fit, man. Why didn't you just stick the proper logo on there? It's weird.
Oh, if you used The Evil Dead from the poster you got me.
Yeah.
Imagine that was... Yes.
It would
I
work
must admit.
so much better. Or just not add anything on there. Because everybody knows it's The Evil Dead.
See, I just think that is just too big. Yeah. It's too big. Imagine that whole thing wasn't there and it was him just there, her there, the dagger there.
I mean,
And
Bruce
just the
Campbell's got
Evil
a
Dead.
big hand, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Big hand.
Yeah. Back cover though.
Back cover's amazing, man. I love the Cellar Witch.
The
dagger.
falling.
Yeah.
The skull going over. And the bridge.
And obviously,
The cabin.
the scene for every horror movie ever since the 80s, the cabin in the woods.
Cabin. It's superb.
I love it, man. That image of the Cellar Witch, both there and on the movie.
Yeah. This is what we would talk. If you go back to our HorrorCon episode, I asked him what do you do? So he gets a still shot of the image, takes a picture of it, and then literally draws it and paints it from a certain. He finds that image. These actually everything you see is an image in the film. It's not he created. It's an image taken from the film, and you can see it every single one. It is
So
amazing, amazing. We could talk about his artwork and just looking at that all day, but we're not going to.
No, we're not.
So
we're going to have a look at some records instead.
Yes, let's have a look at these
you
beasts.
like doing this.
I love doing this.
This is your thing, isn't it?
Oh, now we both have the same record, but ours obviously we're slightly different
Yeah.
because you don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
to the same. This, when we saw this was announced, we were like, "Oh my god,
It's just
look at that!"
amazing.
See, that's amazing because we love splatter, hence the name, and we love it. But do you know what I love most about it all? The fact it's different on the back.
Yeah.
It's
Completely.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a twofer.
Yeah. It's a twofer.
It is a twofer, isn't it? And what the nice thing about this is, you see these little bits of green sticking through. When you put it back over,
Yeah.
they're red.
Yeah.
It's complete, perfect opposite.
Do you know what I like about it? And this is just the little gorehound in me.
Go on then.
I love that just red around because that's the right way up. And
Yeah.
it just looks like it's got a
The
pool
blood.
of blood just dribbling down to the bottom.
See, that's I noticed that when you were playing it before, when we were putting the makeup on me, that mine doesn't have that.
No?
Mine's like this all the way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you've got something quite unique there.
Yeah.
It's
I suppose everyone's completely different.
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
That's what's the best thing about splatter vinyl, and your red's very very thick on this
It's very,
side,
isn't it?
Yeah. And the label's beautiful. Death Waltz. It's there. Track titles. Oh.
I like it when they've got the track titles on the side of the record.
Yeah. As well as the back. It's well nice.
Does me head in. I mean, I love it. I love it in labels with like an image on, but it does me head in when it's got like the track labels like side A, side B on the other side. And you're
Yeah.
like, well, fucking track
Yeah,
this.
and you have to look and it says other side.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing worse. Beautiful though. If
Amazing.
you can, still available, expensive though.
Yeah.
Pick these up. One of these at least. If you can get this one even. I mean, I looked when I was researching the pressings that all of them are around £50 plus.
Yeah,
now,
easy.
nowadays.
Yeah,
There's nothing you're going to get cheap,
I mean, this
unfortunately.
version of it sold out in hours.
It did,
You
to
know,
be fair.
and there was a fair few of them around.
Yeah. And this is the other version. Now that's more like what mine is.
Yeah.
Completely full. Chocker. Little bit of red poking through. See how you got these two little red bits there? And then when you take it over, oh, you got your two green bits there. Absolutely beautiful. The way
Nice one.
the
Like,
greens.
it kind of melds into a bit white around,
Yeah.
around the side. It's just, that's why I love splatter vinyl. It just, every one of them's different, and you can just look at it and go, ooh, look at that. You know, you notice stuff on it all the time.
It's amazing.
And the colours that they chose for this one go perfectly in with the movie.
Oh,
because it's all blood and green and snot and
yeah,
pus.
because all the bits that come out of them are all these colours,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
They really, really are. Oh, superb. So, I'm not cutting that one because that's perfect. Oh,
He's poorly
dying
sick, man.
of death, man. I could not come. I could not do it. It's been months. Had to come back and do it. Had to come back and do it. Let me just get some sugar down me.
Yeah, you and me both. Bit of goth juice.
Wah. So now we've gone through the pressings. Tracks.
Tracks. So, obviously, it's a double album, 27 tracks
Yes.
in total. I think the original version of it didn't have that many.
No.
So he's whacked in a couple
Yeah.
that he's just gone, oh yeah, I'm just going to...
We named them differently here, have you noticed as well?
Yes!
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed.
Really, really difficult
Yeah.
to try and do a bloody review show, mate, when you're trying to review a movie and you've only got your source material and the movie. And then you come along with this and rename everything. And it's all I can go across here now when we're picking ours to go through, like, this track is from this bit, is to go off the titles.
I'm going to go with the track that reminds me of the original,
Yeah.
but also just sounds decent enough by itself.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can do it.
Completely.
But found out, doing a bit of research, that, pardon me, if you get the 4K version of this, 4K Blu-ray of this scores in it.
Is it?
In the movie. No.
And to be honest with you, Evil Dead in 4K
It doesn't work.
It's not going to work, man.
No.
You want to watch this on VHS
Yeah.
because it's going to look better.
Do you know I watched it? I watched the Anchor Bay one, which you watched.
Yeah.
And it's grainy as fuck. It's supposed to be.
But it's meant to be. That's the way it was shot. That's the way it was filmed. That's the way it was meant to look.
Did it on 16mm.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it on 8, but
Mate, if you watch
couldn't.
this on 4K, you're going to see every bit of shit. I watched the Zombie Flesh Eaters Arrow video, and it's like a big 1080p thing. And it kind of ruined it a little bit for me because you could see how bad the fucking makeup was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas they are shitty versions of it on like VHS and like the original.
That's what it was.
It looked
That's
like
exactly
shit.
what it was.
You know what I mean?
Anyway.
Yeah, we're
Going down the old rabbit hole. Tracks. Which tracks did you stand out for you, sir?
So my 3 tracks are main title, automatic writing, and We're Gonna Get You.
Right.
Yourself?
Mine were Nightmare Reimagined.
Okay.
Not the overture.
No.
Just the first bit, because it's completely different.
Yeah.
Can't even put it to anywhere in the film, but it just sounds really, really nice.
Yeah.
You know. Same for you, automatic writing, because the scene is so good. The way you swear that it's the way she does that.
So you bang into this one first then.
Go on then.
Okay.
Go on then.
So this was 8 minutes into the movie. This, mate.
Was it
8 minutes? This is where it starts.
really that soon?
8 minutes in.
Shit on a stick.
Yeah, I actually paused it and I was like, oh my god, it's 8 minutes in.
I did not realise.
Yeah, it's like that.
Wow.
Right at the beginning. That's how quick this movie just takes a turn. And it
Yeah.
doesn't stop from there.
No.
So, the scene is, essentially, it's when Cheryl's drawing the clock.
That's it.
Isn't she? And
Yeah.
she's just like...
shading in the.
The fucking bonga goes dunk.
And she notices it, doesn't she? And
Yeah.
the wind comes through
And the wind comes in.
That's
and
it.
it's the first time that you're here, Join Us.
Yeah.
Because it's just coming up to the window and it's just... And the score for it, it's very much a 2-part score, I found. So it starts off and it's all like scratchy violins. Yeah. It's like that cockroach. That,
Love it, yeah.
That creepy sort of...
like scuttling across.
And then you're there just, boomf, one drum clap. And in the movie, it's where the clock stops.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, and it's just turns into this cacophony of strings. Fly. There's a fly in the middle of winter, man. What's going on? Turns into this cacophony of strings, and it's just horrific.
Yeah.
I find it really unnerving because in the movie, you know that she's the first one, isn't she?
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah.
she's getting possessed, and she's like,
And you swear that the way she's
just dragging it through the paper,
yeah,
isn't she?
and she's tearing like through 3 pieces at a time.
It's horrible, man.
And what she draws,
Yeah,
it looks amazing.
it's
considering
she draws the
book.
the Notre Dame de Mortis.
That's right, yeah.
I
love that.
De Montauk.
Demonto.
not the Necronomicon. And then the very second part of it is just like this big descending string drone. And you get all them, like them dreamy chimes going through it. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of... It's kind of like The Exorcist a little bit.
Yeah.
Where when she's getting possessed and it goes all a bit dreamy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of... It drops it all down to be nice.
Yeah.
And like calming while I'm fucking taking over your body to send you into a Kandarian movement type thing. It's that good. And then you just hear like these bells chiming, and then it just goes into the and you know, man. You can listen to this track and you know that there's some shit gonna go down after this, even if you've never seen the movie, which you should have seen the movie. But if you've never seen the movie and you listen to this record, if you're one of them people that buys records that haven't seen the movie of, you know that there's something going down.
Yeah.
Amazing, love it, man.
Superb.
Automatic writing. So main title.
Main title for me, I mean, it's modern, but not.
Yeah. He's
weird.
It's one of them that kind of it starts off with the big drone as it's coming over the lake, doesn't it? Or the swamp type thing, and it's just going.
Filmed on a boat.
Filmed on a boat, yeah. Sam Raimi, man. Yeah, I'm going to film this on a boat. Wow, you've got like £10,000 worth of cameras. No, I'm getting in the swamp.
That's it, yeah, with a stick.
And why not? 19 years of age, man. You know what I mean? He's got the rest of his life to pay it back. So the standout part of it for me is when that Evil Dead sound comes in and you get that oh, and it stops.
Yeah.
And it goes completely silent on the record.
And
then comes in again.
I reckon people, we were talking about this before, I reckon people went, oh, fuck, my record's fucked.
Yeah.
Quick,
Yeah,
Mondo,
yeah.
Mondo!
Dear Mondo, my record goes silent. Harumph. And then it comes in again. Oh. Oh. And it just fucking builds and builds, man.
Now, is that anything to do with that in the original?
Yeah, because that's what
That's it coming.
That's it coming through the woods, and then it
Right,
cuts back
right.
to like the Oldsmobile going up the hill, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it, yeah.
And then it goes
Coming
back to
through
the swamp,
through
and
the forest, yeah.
it's just amazing. I shat myself the first time I heard this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I bought it, it come, and it had the little download card in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I was like, I was going to work, I got up like 6 in the morning to go to work. So I just quickly downloaded it on my phone, whack my earbuds in.
Yeah.
And this is like the first or the second,
I think
the second track.
Yeah, main title, isn't it?
And I was walking to work and I was like, oh, they put the noise in. And then it stopped. And I was like, oh shit. And then it come back.
Yeah, yeah.
And it freaked me the shit out, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was a perfect
Spot on.
job. Absolutely bob on job, man.
Yeah. It's funny that because not getting into it, but the remake score has something similar where it has something repeating itself, don't they?
Oh.
Which we'll get into that when we do that episode. But yeah, it's something obscure that makes you think the record's broken.
Yeah.
For both films.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Unless they obviously the remake was like, oh, I'm going to do something similar.
Well, the remake was out way before this. The score for the remake was out way before this.
Yeah.
A long time.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's the point, yeah.
that groove lock that they've got in there.
Oh, that's beautiful. But we'll get into that.
We're definitely going to do an Evil Dead 2017, 18,
It's
16?
2013, I think it is.
Was it?
Yeah,
That
I'm
long
sure it's
ago?
2013. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Got a lot of shit for that. Perfect movie.
Oh, I've got a good story about that. I've got a proper turnaround story, but we'll get into that anyway.
So, third track for you, mate.
For me, it's got to be Panic.
Panic?
It
Which
was
one's
this
Panic?
Panic. I can't remember which part of the scenes is. You've got iGames, Charm, The Vines, Panic. Won't Let Us Leave.
So, Panic, if you're going off the titles for the movie, Panic is after... So she comes in from getting tree raped,
Yeah.
which is why it was banned originally,
Yeah.
for you pot pickers out there. And then she comes in and she's just wigging out.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it sounds like personally.
Stabbing strings.
That's
Very
that,
psycho-ish.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's poorly sick.
It is literally like stabbing. It's just pure stabbing strings, but it's got that hum underneath it. Den. Oh.
So I wonder if this was for because the Vine scene is before this.
Yes, it's before, yeah.
So I'm wondering if the vines is where the vines are growing, and he's reimagined this as the vines coming together.
So the Panic could
And
actually
the Panic could be the actual scene.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could be. I can't. Yeah, because Won't Let Us Leave is big. It's happened.
Is after it.
You see, they're in the car, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it is. I just love how it sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds just. Yeah.
It just sounds horrible.
Just sounds horrible, and you just love it.
That's what we want out of a
That's
horror
what
score.
exactly.
Man, that's why we do it.
What you did before, we were doing my makeup for our intro scene, and we had it playing, and creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Some bits of it really creeped me out.
Yeah. Last favourite is We're Gonna Get You.
Now that's quite
That
quite
is
mellow, isn't it?
No.
Is it not?
No.
I'm getting it wrong then. Yeah, go on
So
then.
you know the scene, don't you? So I think it's Linda
Yeah.
is sat in the doorway, and she just looks like a ventriloquist dummy with like fucking no eyes.
No eyes and the red lines down
Oh,
it, red and blue
my
down
God,
here, isn't
she's
it?
just sitting there going, "We're gonna get you."
No,
Oh my God, it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
I've got the Shadow Witch tattoos on me there
Yeah.
because I couldn't find the image of that.
Because you would have got that.
I would have got.
Get on the other side.
No, because you can't find a decent image of it to
Oh,
get
right,
like
good
a
quality
proper
one.
quality image of it. It's so good, man. So it comes in with all like
Licking the dagger.
yeah, like
Close.
Licking the dagger.
Lick on the dagger. Alright, Davies.
So it's all vibrato cellos sort
Yeah.
of thing. So it's all very like, and it's that theme all
Yeah.
the way through it, and it's like just cello, so it's all that bassy, but Joe
Yeah.
slows it right down. It's just like,
Yeah, following
and
what she
it
says.
just goes like that for ages and ages, and then you get all these stabby strings over it, but it stays grounded into that central theme.
Yeah.
And then it kind of flips over, and you start getting all these violins coming in, and the violins do the next chorus. So
Right.
you know the no 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 the
Yeah.
beat, time to go, but it's done dead jerky. So it's like meh, 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 meh.
Right.
But if you look at the movie and the way that the actors actually portray the Kandarian demons, they're all like that, aren't they?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean, all like fucking body popping everywhere.
Yeah.
This track fits in with it, and when you look at her, what she's doing, oh my god, it's fucking terrifying. Oh, it's I love it, man. It's all of these scenes are iconic horror movie scenes that have been plagiarized ever since they come out. It's so good, and she's just sitting there in the doorway, just rocking.
The legs crossed.
Yeah.
Nothing on her feet.
Ah, it's horrible. She just looks like a little doll. It's horrible. So he whacks her over the head or something like that, doesn't she?
Slaps her.
Yeah.
Punches her and like back and forth, and her
Bitch
head's
slaps
going.
her out of the way.
Yeah. Just
Kicks her
carrying
out
on.
the cabin.
Yeah.
And then goes, she's out the door now. Close the door.
Yeah.
Come back in.
That's it.
Go and have a brew. We
Go
fixed
check
it.
out how
Kicked
Scotty's
her.
doing.
No, she comes back in, doesn't she, with the big knife.
Yeah.
Runs at him, and then he shits himself, obviously. Goes back towards the cellar, where Cheryl is. Grabs his foot.
Grabs her foot.
Ah! Knocks him down.
That's it.
But before he gets pulled down by Cheryl, like Linda's got the dagger, and she goes to hit him with it. She goes to stab him with it. He knocks her down, and it just goes right into her. And the scene, she just starts, you know, like in Bishop in Alien,
Yeah.
white
Spraying it
white
out.
blood.
Yeah.
That just then goes pink, and then just starts spitting out
Of red, isn't it? Yeah.
everywhere. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love it because you look through the cut, each scene's, the blood's in somewhere different.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, it
You know,
doesn't. And at
when
the end,
Ash with blood on his nose here, then when he looks back, it's somewhere else. Doesn't matter.
it's like when Scotty gets attacked at the beginning, and
Yeah.
basically, I think it's Cheryl that comes up through and literally goes.
Oh, scratch! Ah,
But she
that,
doesn't
the
scratch
camera
him,
there.
She just goes. Meh.
Yeah, yeah,
You see all the false nails going. It's amazing, man. I love it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. And the end scene with the big plasticine body melt going on.
that's very The Thing-ish.
Yeah,
Where
it completely
something
is,
comes out
on
and
like
the-
a
the-
really low budget.
Oh yeah. Not nowhere near like.
But yeah, it's all tentacles coming out from like
That's
a body
it.
cavity. It's amazing.
There's that pause though before it happens.
Yeah,
It's like he's looking and he's like, is it? You're melting slowly, but he's like, this isn't over. And he just keeps looking and looking. It's like they obviously, and Bruce. Now we're gonna have another scene now, and stay there a bit longer. Keep looking, keep looking.
and he literally is just going.
He is going. I mean, that's all it is to him, but to us, as you're watching it, as the character, you're thinking,
What's going
he
on?
knows something.
Something's
This isn't
coming.
over.
Something's coming back.
Yeah. And as it all fades away,
Join us. Join us.
oh mate.
Love it, man.
In fact, we even used that on a original. Didn't we have that idea for an original card? We were going to
that
have.
was our
it was
card.
Evil Dead 2. It was Evil Dead 2, but it was pointing and it was Join Us.
Yeah.
We got Join Us on our cards.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm going to go get one. Sure we have.
So our cards essentially say Splatter Plastic, YouTube logo, join us underneath it.
Here we go. Fucking right. Little Splatter Plastic card, the Horror Vinyl Soundtrack Show, YouTube logo, join us, written underneath.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's a perfect movie.
Yes.
That being said, what are you going to score it, mate?
Movie. You're going to think of me weird here. Me, it's a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
Yes. 4 out of 5, just because I prefer Evil Dead 2.
You fucking Okay.
My actual first introduction to the Evil Deads was Army of Darkness. I actually went backwards. And so I love Army of Darkness for sentimental reasons, nostalgic reasons, whatever. I can totally appreciate it. I love it. I did, I put it on and was like, oh my god, this is really old. But then that you bypass that once you start watching it. You just immersed into it. The only reason I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 is because Evil Dead 2 is just a better version of that, in my eyes. Really.
No, fair enough. Can't argue with that.
And if I'm got a choice between 1 and 2, which are the same film, I go with 2. Just because there's more to 2 for me.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Score, hard one because it's so different.
Yeah.
It's so different. It's very enjoyable. It's very scary. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5 as well, just because of the fact it's so different, and it's a bit hard to kind of gauge it to a film that's different, has a different score. So 4 out of 5. For both.
Okay.
But that's for me. What about yourself?
Movie, top bollock, mate. Complete top bollock.
I would be surprised if you went any lower, to be honest.
It's
top bollock.
it's fucking 80s. It's cheesy.
5 chainsaws.
It's man. It's 80s. It's cheesy. It's terrifying. It's perfect. It's a perfect 80s horror. It's a video nasty. It spawned a generation of horror movie filmmakers. It spawned cinematographers.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It opened the doors for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah. Score. It's a tough one for me, man. Because I don't like the introduction track. I don't like A Nightmare Reimagined.
Well, you don't like that one,
No, hate it.
Oh, I love that.
Don't like it. Don't like it. And why the fuck did he put Building the Death Coaster at the end?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Fuck me. What a cock. Why did they have to do that? For a kick-off, it's not in this movie. It's in Evil Dead 3.
Yeah?
Yeah. For a second, it sounds like friggin' Greensleeves. And it just takes you completely out of the record.
Yeah. Death Coaster's fucking... Yeah, it's Evil Dead. It's Army of Darkness.
There's no reason for it, man.
No.
And you've just had We're Gonna Get You before it, which is like...
Proper
horror. And then it's that...
I think he was running out of tracks. And he thought,
Well, I don't know what he's done, to be honest with you. He was just like...
He did all 3, didn't he?
Just lob one in.
Yeah.
Lob one in for the guys that like Army of Darkness. It's like, yeah, nice one. I wanted the Evil Dead, mate. So, for that reason, I'm probably going to whack it down a fair bit, because that last track pulls me right out. So I'm probably going to give it a 3. That being said, just turn it off before you get to it.
Yeah,
because that's what I do.
I
I've listened to it about twice, and I've just gone, you bellend.
Oh, but don't you like playing them to the end, though?
Yeah, I do. But not when that's the last track.
No, I suppose, yeah.
Does me head in.
No.
Proper does me head in.
I don't understand why he's done that.
No, neither.
It doesn't bother me, because I love Army of Darkness. But yeah, it does make sense it being on there.
Yeah.
Because that is such a different film to Army of Darkness. I mean, as you go, they just get sillier and sillier. I'll say that right from the off. Of course they do. Army of Darkness, I mean, Evil Dead 2, he grabs his own, the demonic hand, grabs his hair, and he does a front flip. And he's getting punched in the face. It's silly.
This was the epitome of horror.
Yeah.
The the fucking quintessential horror movie of the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm not getting into it. Not getting into it. Not at the end of the show, because I can literally rant about this for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
It does me.
Yeah.
Joe, you shouldn't have put that in, mate, because, I wanted the Evil Dead. And I'm sure a lot of other people wanted it. Going into it again.
Do it again. Okay,
So, shout out, mate. Have you got any shout outs?
I have one shout out. I have one shout out to my friend Adam, aka Adam Underdog, because he bought this for me. Because when this was released, Me and you were working.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, at the time, I couldn't get it. I didn't know I could go into the men's toilets and order vinyl on the sly. Now I know I can.
Boss, I want a poo.
Yeah, excuse me. So I asked him, would he get one for me and one for himself? He did, and he got this early first press, which sold out within seconds. So I was just waiting anxiously for him to message me and go, dude, got you one.
Yeah.
Adam, cheers, buddy. That's all I got.
So I've got a couple.
Okay, cool.
To be honest, I've got the first one is obviously to my wife. My wife
Yeah.
for getting me that
Oh, it's
for
beautiful.
Christmas.
Beautiful.
First press of The Shining, man. Christmas before she got me the Halloween OG.
Evil Dead's gonna be Evil Dead next time.
She's building something up.
Yeah. Man.
I've also got my mate Adam, who's a tattooist or owns Northern Soul Tattoo. Mm-hmm. So maybe a little Red 5
Red
tattoo.
5 standing by.
He's starting a printing company called Boss Merch.
Because it's boss.
Because it's Boss.
Great name. Great name.
So if anyone needs any t-shirts printing, get in touch with me and I'll get in touch with him. I'll scoot you both together. I've got Ben Fennell from For the Love of Horror and For the Love of Sci-Fi and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Chatted to him loads of times, but we had a good old chat For the Love of Sci-Fi. And really nice guy.
Hail Leviathan.
Yeah, man.
That's how I know him as.
Yeah.
I've chatted to him all the time, to be fair. Yeah, online.
So go and check out For the Love of Horror, For the Love of Sci-Fi, For the Love of Wrestling, For the Love of...
For the love of everything.
Everything, you know what I mean? They're putting on really good conventions in the UK.
Oh, yeah, they're
really
smashing
good.
it.
You know what I mean? So there's them and there's HorrorCon UK. But these For the Love of the Horror guys are just pulling in
They did the Lost Boys, didn't they?
an entire
Yeah.
Lost Boys reunion.
Yeah. Even
Everyone.
Laddie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Apart from the dead ones and the dog.
Dead ones and the dog. I'm sure the dog's dead.
My final one is for my mate Patchy, who has now started this podcast radio show type thing called Geeks Conquer and Destroy.
Yes. Seen it on the Instagram.
Amazing nerd culture.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic if you're into everything, not horror, not just sci-fi, not just everything, man. If you're a geek or a nerd and you're into gaming, you're into movies, you're into this, that, they will cover it. Absolutely fantastic job.
Absolutely perfect.
Perfect job.
We'll link everything underneath in the show notes.
And our final one is going to be our Australian buddy.
Yes.
Because there's a bit of shit going on in Australia, isn't there?
There is.
So there's fires everywhere, Glenn.
Stay safe, brother.
Yeah, man. Get some water. Sandbags.
Oh man,
Wet sandbags.
We've seen like the news reports, and it's getting worse. And he keeps posting up about it, and it's
terrifying.
It's a bit grim, isn't it? Yeah. So stay safe, brother.
Yeah, man.
Hope all the best.
Take it easy. Don't get burned. Don't let your records get burned either.
Ooh.
More to the point. Yeah. Save a koala and your records.
Save a koala.
So that has been our first episode for 2020. We're coming back
baby.
next time with, I think we're doing Mandy.
It's Mandy next. Yes, that's another request. So yeah.
So if you like what you saw, come and check us out on social media. So we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on friggin' everywhere that you can find us. If you want to listen to us audio, we're on SoundCloud, we're on iTunes. So in the meantime, stay safe,
Stay tuned.
stay sick,
SP
out.